Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 34 of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. And we've got myself, John, and we've got...
Bobby Platano.
There he is. And we've got...
Cool Ray.
Cool Ray. And we've got...
I am the notorious one. I am Dom. Boom.
All right, lots of stuff going on in the week of professional wrestling. So, Dom, what's the hot topic we're going to get on right now with?
Let's get to the hot topic. All the pretty girls is walking and dancing like this.
Or like that.
Or like that.
You don't know.
Aware.
We had the baddest bitch
Hey.
from AEW who signed with the WWE, Jade Cargill.
That's right.
The newest woman, I don't want to say diva, the newest female woman, what do you want to call her?
We haven't heard that
She
word
is-
in years.
That's the top thing right now. I'm looking forward to Jade being in WWE.
You know, it's pretty remarkable. Jade Cargill signing to WWE officially is really huge news because rarely do you see a jump from AEW to WWE. The only example we have of that is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Whoa.
It's only smoke and mirrors, pal.
Yep.
But Jade Cargill, I mean, so for all the naysayers for All Elite Wrestling, everyone's really excited to see what Jade Cargill can produce in WWE. And what do we think? She gonna go to NXT? She's going to the main roster? What do we think about that?
I think she got to go to NXT, first of all, because she hasn't got all the reps in. I know she was first came in on TV, but AEW, they kept rotating everybody, so you didn't see, like, certain characters every week. Maybe, like, Jericho, if that. But he's already a seasoned vet, so he didn't need all that TV time. But they did need him to build up AEW, so it's a little bit different when you're a rookie not knowing what to do instead of a big veteran like that.
She is quite a large rookie herself, large in stature and presence.
Oof.
And who knows where she'll end up, but she's at the Performance Center. She's checked in. She's posted a few images.
Like this.
Sexy, right?
Got him already.
Sexy, right?
Like that.
Nah,
She has six
I
pack.
know, you put her right in the main roster.
Yeah,
You really
put-
think so?
Yes, absolutely. AEW is not, we understand it's not at the same stature as WWE, but people do watch that show. They know who she is. She was the longest running TV as champion. They know who Jade Cargill is. It's all over the news. It's on ESPN. You don't put something like that on NXT. That's not much popping circumstance where you got news medias covering it. You don't just say, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna throw you on Tuesday nights. Have a good time."
The problem with Jade, I feel like she was like the Goldberg of AEW, where it's just short matches, 1, 2, 3, done. Like they didn't really expose her to like the mat wrestlers, even though they didn't have many mat
But
wrestlers.
here's the thing with that: they have a bunch of women that can lead a match. That's
true.
Look they made Zelina Vega look like a star, and she sucks.
Here we go.
She stinks.
Your opinion.
But seriously, with that much popping circumstance, you bring her on that main roster, and you could throw her in there with somebody who's a good leader, someone like a Bailey, someone like even
A good one.
someone like Bianca, who they lead matches.
I would keep her away from Bianca right now.
Bianca's keeping away from Bianca. But there's a lot of women that they'll bring. She'll be fine.
So you want to see Jada Gill on the main
Jada
roster?
Gill? I don't know who Jada Gill.
Yeah,
is.
once they change your name, it should be Jada Gill.
One
probably.
word. One word. Like Jada Kiss. Jada Gill.
Oh my god.
So you know they got to put a little stamp on there. But honestly, I
Jesus.
think she should go to NXT, run the gauntlet. You be the bad bitch down there. And then once Royal Rumble season hits,
Who's she gonna fight?
Or maybe just keep her until Roman.
you got Becky down there. Becky's the champ.
You could do that on the main roster.
You can work your way up, man. And after that, you go to Charlotte. Then you go to the EST.
So you're naming everybody on the main roster.
That's true.
Why
I'm saying
you
after
wait?
she run Tiffany Stratton.
She's going up there too.
Yeah, Tiffany's coming up.
Hey, but still, work your way
She's gonna
up.
fight.
They need top names to
Trick
to
Williams?
develop. Trick Williams is the top name down at NXT, but you need a top name down there to be established for NXT. Get that brand up.
Coming down there for her to be established for.
Somebody said NXT is modern day Attitude Era. Heard that today. Shawn Michaels call.
I'm not.
Did he say it? Because that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because he was.
He did say it.
brother.
I'm not. I mean, I know of NXT, but it's still not making me like stop what I'm doing to go watch it. It to me is still the third brand. It's not must see to me.
Would you drive an hour and 15 minutes to go see it in December in Bridgeport?
If somebody didn't have a birthday,
Hold on.
yes.
Hold on.
I still might.
Be there.
Whose birthday is
It
it?
might make
Going
that
to
work
be
for me,
my
brother.
daughter, Melina's.
There you go.
Número 4? 4?
Bring her.
No. Yes.
Indecisive is Dom Willie.
I know what that meant. For audio listeners. The yes was for me.
I think a hot angle for Jada Gill is what if
Broke him.
I hope they don't call it Jada Gill.
Jada Gill. What if they had like a women's war games match and Jade, the artist formerly known as what the hell's her name? Jade Cargill. The artist formerly known as Jade Cargill is like the fourth person to enter the war games match, as you know they typically save the less, not less talented, but the less technical wrestler and the most
Usually.
Powerhouse for the fourth person to enter a war games match.
So that's like that Raquel Rodriguez
Yeah.
spot.
And Raquel would be a great opponent for Jade to
Ooh.
roll over, in her debut match or debut
Where's
storyline.
Liv?
They're gonna give her Natalia, of course, because Natalia has to work with her.
Yes.
That's her thing.
Natty.
She works with those girls.
But Natty's a good person to be under her wing.
Well, I mean, she trains them.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, to
What,
listen.
what if the Royal Rumble, you have Charlotte, Bianca, and Becky all in the ring, and that number 30th person be Jada Gill?
What is with you with Jada Gill? That's not.
Push it!
Stop making Jada Gill a thing.
Yeah,
It's not a thing.
No.
They might see this video and say, I like that. That's good shit.
Yeah, it's going to be shit. There's
He's
going to be in
not
the
there
toilet.
anymore.
He's there.
He's not.
Nah, he's not.
He has a
Thank
broken
God.
face or something.
Oh, my God.
Hey, anyways.
Ray, stop it.
Imagine you having them four in the ring at the Royal Rumble.
Why would you have her
Imagine that.
30, though?
Why not? It's a big spot. It's a
that
big
is a big
opportunity
spot.
for someone to debut at 30.
I'd probably bring her in earlier so that way she starts eliminating more people.
Well, she could eliminate a lot of people at 30.
True.
Who would you want at number 30? Someone like
Nia Jax.
Nia
She already
Jax.
was 30, I think.
She'll be 30 again.
She's 30 people by herself.
What if Jada Gill's first match
Joking.
and feud was with Nia Jax? Oh, that'd be something.
That would be nice.
Jada Gill out with injury after her debut match.
Oh,
Thanks to
Oh,
Nia Jax.
Wow.
Broken ribs.
She doesn't wrestle like most wrestlers.
She's not like most. Yep.
girls.
Yeah. She injures everyone, unlike the rest of the roster. They don't injure anyone. And that's okay. So let's got Jada Kiss, Jada Girl.
Jada girl. Jada girl.
I don't know her name anymore. But lots of potential and lots of opportunity for Jade Cargill to come into WWE, and it's got everyone excited. So
Yes.
awesome news there.
I want to see her and Bianca at WrestleMania. That's what I want to
Pretty
see.
girls.
Yeah, there she
That's what I want to
is.
see.
Why them two?
Cause you got the baddest bitch,
Against
and
the-
you got the EST. And I said that when she was in AEW. I wanted to
She's
see them
not
two
ready
go
for
I
at
want
it.
to see her and Charlotte
Them too.
because they both come
I-
from that
I-
same type of background.
I wanna see,
gymnastics, and
yeah.
they're both athletes.
I haven't seen Jade's full potential in her athleticism,
but-
so give
And
me that.
Charlotte could wrestle with anybody or anything.
Yes.
Because she is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, but I want to see these two beautiful black women,
Hi, Charlotte.
both dominant, verbally sparring against each other, and
Just
who's the
verbally.
best? They both athletic and whatnot. So
They
I
could do
want
that
to
Survivor
see.
Series.
I don't want to see no
No.
It's gonna be a
Hell no.
WrestleMania match.
WrestleMania. I want to see that WrestleMania. Kick off WrestleMania with that. I'll be fine with that. It don't even gotta be no main event.
In Philly.
In Philly. Where's she from?
Jade?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Her man is
Florida.
Baltimore.
Brandon Phillips?
Yeah, Brandon Phillips. Former Red.
I don't know.
Yes.
Hey Siri, where's Jade?
Oh,
Cargill
no.
from?
There we go.
Here we go.
Jade Cargill was born in Vero Beach, Florida.
She's
From
from
Florida.
Florida. Oh,
Florida, not like the rest of us. But that's okay.
I just came back.
It'd be
from
funny if it
Florida.
said Jada Gill.
Oh,
Not
my-
a thing.
I swear to God, Dom, I'm quitting if it's Jada
Oh,
Gill.
Lord. All right.
And I said that at timestamp.
9:35.
That was funny.
Wow. All right, guys. Our next topic. So on NXT this past week, they showed a video clip of a Cincinnati Bengal. They show the old WCW logo from Saturday night.
Yes.
So we might have a debut coming soon, flying Brian Pillman Junior. What you guys think about Brian Pillman?
Nice guy. We had a drink
Yeah,
with
we
him.
met him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice guy. He's a bigger guy than I thought he was.
Hell yeah.
Not next to me.
My goodness.
Poke him in his eye.
That's not his eye.
God dang it.
I can't help it. I tower over so many of you.
What are you talking
What was that?
Anyways, yeah. What do you guys think?
For Brian Pillman Jr., I mean, his best angle in AEW was when he was in his hometown. I guess who'd he wrestle? He wrestled like
MJF?
was it MJF?
MJF talk shit about his mom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
Moxley came out
God.
to help him.
I mean, he could have.
They beat up Griff.
Yep.
I mean, he could have went
Griff was
farther.
the star
with
of
it.
that more than fucking
Man.
Pillman. I'm sorry.
I mean, they could have went farther with. They could have in AEW. That's the story of everyone on the roster. They could have gone farther with any one of them. Was Brian Pillman Jr. just too new, too young to be in a more pushed position? Tough to say, but he's in NXT now, and it looks like he's got
They're
some
gonna lean him out too.
hype behind him. So we'll see where it takes him. I mean, he's got the lineage, I guess, and he's got the good attitude and seemingly the respect of some people. Anyway, he hasn't turned anyone away yet. So I think there's good hopes for Brian Pillman Jr. in
Hope
NXT.
everything works out with him.
Yeah, we do.
Like-
Don't you think he goes to NXT? They're gonna lean him out. They're gonna work him out. He's gonna have a better physique than looking like a varsity blonde
Maybe he'll cut his hair.
keg.
Nah, keep the mullet.
I'll keep the mullet.
It suits him, but stay as is.
I don't know. He's alright.
Brian was a solid
he's,
guy.
he's a solid mid card.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be. He's not.
He might surprise us.
I mean, I like the Varsity Blondes, or if that's their name, with Griff Garrison and Julia Hart. But
Yeah.
once Julia Hart left them, it was over for
yeah.
those guys.
It was Varsity Blues
Pretty
after.
girls dance like this.
You know, we have Randy on the stream.
Randall.
Randy.
Good evening, Randy.
He's got a bunch of comments for us.
What
know.
you got?
Randy,
Give it
you
to
know,
me.
Randy's the kind of guy you just can't wait for Jade versus Charlotte.
Yes.
There you go.
See,
You're
That's
right there.
three.
You're
this
right there.
guy
With, you're right.
knows, brother.
He's right there with Cool Ray. He thinks Evolution is back. The four of us guys.
Yes.
Evolution is a mystery.
Oh, how to read that carefully.
I don't know which one are we doing.
He's-
For the love of God.
E.
He asks, "Are the Braves winning the World Series?"
Goddamn right.
No, they're
Randy.
not.
Goddamn right.
It's like the Dallas Cowboys winning.
Does Becky lose the title?
Tag.
Tag. Timestamp.
I'm not time typing that shit.
12:54.
You better.
Does Becky lose the title on Saturday?
No.
No.
No. Does Santana
Yes.
win a championship in AEW?
Santana?
No.
Maybe.
I mean, if they give him a chance, he could turn into something.
Yeah, Nick Jackson going for the title now. Or Matt, was it Nick? Matt,
No,
one of
Matt
them.
lost. Nick won.
And who do
What
we...
title?
International.
The one that E or whatever.
No. No, he's the mega champion,
Ray
baby.
Phoenix stinks.
And who do we think the masked men from Dynamite were last night?
The Kingdom.
There you go.
I-
Best
yeah.
guess, the Kingdom. But maybe it's too obvious. Kingdom.
Our next topic. Timestamp.
That's your thing.
1338.
So we
I'm off by 30 seconds.
somebody's contract
me.
somebody's contract came to end today, September
No, it's not.
Or excuse me.
Tomorrow, Maba.
The 29th, excuse me,
By
tomorrow.
the time this episode airs,
By the time it airs, this person will be a free agent.
I thought I knew you.
And he
You
is
think you know?
the rated R superstar.
You're saying it wrong.
Adam Copeland.
You say it.
Nah, I can't even say it.
Exactly. Edge.
Calling you pig?
Yes.
Guys, me being a
Gotta find
diehard
out.
Edge fan, an Edge head, I don't want to see Edge in AEW. I don't care if his name's not going to be Edge. I don't care if it's going to be Sexton Hardcastle. I don't want to see Adam Copeland step in the foot of All Elite Wrestling.
Too late. Sorry.
Maybe he's behind. Maybe he's the
That's
devil.
why I
Ooh.
seen somebody say it could have been him with the mask.
Hey, you did mention you want me to bring the devil back out back in WWE.
I don't remember that.
forget
but
which one it was.
I'm going to ride with you.
It was with
Oh, you gonna ride?
Finn. Hey, yo. I think it was with Finn Ballard.
Ballard.
You wanted the devil.
Jada Cargill and Finn Ballard.
That's right.
These are-
We can't use their real names because it's copyrighted.
Yeah.
So welcome Doman Danes as the longest reigning undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion.
Adam Edge.
Adam Corner.
That's right.
Oh, what the hell?
But what do we think
We're
about
not even drinking.
Edge possibly going to AEW? I mean, I just don't see it. I don't see the point. I mean, for him personally, it would be great to team up or have another program with Christian again, but he's already got a storybook legacy in WWE, so why mess with it?
He's a lifer. Ain't no need. He had a great career. Right to the sunset.
I don't. Yeah, I see it and I don't. I don't know.
Explain yourself.
Earlier today, you was like, "Oh yeah, I want to see him in there."
Why would you want to see him there?
You got Adam Cole. You got
Hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Him and Kenny Omega. I do want to see that.
Everyone wants to put Kenny.
It's only one match with Edge. If he did go to AEW, I would want to see, and that'd be against Adam Cole as a heel, a vicious
Yeah,
heel.
you did say that.
That's it. That's the only thing I want to see. Anything else?
No.
No.
But if he does, it's going to be the Christian Edge tour, just like the Hardys, just to end their tag team careers together.
Adam Cole is out for about 3-4 months.
I'll say this one time. Christian don't need Edge right now. Christian is hot right now. He do not.
He's hilarious. I love the role he's playing right now. Such an asshole.
He is probably the best TNT champion they had.
And he's not even the champion.
No, he's the champion now. He won the title.
For 1 week, and he's the best of all time already.
And somebody in this room, these rooms, does not like Christian.
And I'm saying he's doing great work right now.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening where you guys are at, but over here is some bullshit going on
Via satellite.
via satellite.
You asked
No,
for
but Christian, yes, I agree with Dom. You guys don't need no Christian right now. Or Christian doesn't need Edge.
Christian Cage.
You don't need Luchasaurus. You don't need Edge. He good. Let Christian keep doing what he's doing right now.
Keep wearing those turtlenecks. Keep making those dead dad jokes.
Punch him in the face.
He said, he's dead. What do you want me to say? He's dead. He said, you're right, he is.
How's your mom?
I mean, Randy would love to see Edge and Christian versus FTR. That's what he would like to see.
No.
Nah.
No.
No.
I mean, Edge and FTR are close in
They
real
train
life.
Yeah,
together.
but-
They
but
train together.
FTR, they
Aren't they neighbors?
way
Yeah.
Ain't Cash and Edge neighbors?
advanced
Yeah.
compared to them.
We know
two.
who keeps the weapons closet. Who got who now?
Who's got the illegal foreign objects?
You think you know me.
Jesus.
Small package.
Mr. Small Package to you. And you.
It's Mr. Orange Tic Tac.
You keep it up. You're on the road, buddy.
You weren't there. You weren't here.
No,
for
but
last.
it's still funny. All right, I guess I get it.
That's why I didn't want to drink today.
You gotta listen to the last show. At least the end.
Moving on.
Any other thoughts on Edge before we get
Yeah,
into?
we didn't get to you. Like,
Yeah,
why you really want to see him? Why do you not want?
I really
Edge
don't.
versus Switchblade
Meh.
in a mirror match.
I don't know. I just want to see some new matchups. Literally.
All right, so leave these old
Eminem
WWE
JF?
guys
Yeah.
out of it.
You don't need.
You don't need Edge.
AEW keeps doing that. Every free agent out of WWE doesn't need to be picked up by. Let them go to Impact. How about that?
I agree. Go to Impact.
Go to Impact.
Eddie's
Yeah,
not
make
going
an
to
impact
Impact. Just be seen
Alex
what?
Shelley versus Adam Copeland. What's that guy? The other guy that they're pushing. The guy with the earmuffs.
Oh, Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander versus Adam Copeland.
Moose.
Moose
Adam Copeland.
versus Adam Copeland.
I would like Moose, man.
Spear versus Spear.
Didn't we meet him?
We did.
What if he doesn't join AEW?
That's fine.
What if he just, doesn't do anything? That's cool too.
It don't bother me
they're
what he
interchangeable.
does.
Maybe he can be the
Impact can
next
show up at AEW whenever they want.
next season of Haven or whatever show he was on.
He's hanging out with the heels
They
of
got
stars.
They're canceled. Fuck stars. Fuck you.
Oh, really?
You ain't saying that. You watching Power right now.
Are you?
No,
You behind.
I never watched.
I'm way behind.
Tommy, Force.
Way behind.
Anyway,
Anyways, the Radar Superstar out. Our next topic, the topic of the week,
Yes.
No Mercy 2004.
That's right.
What, you don't like that, Ray? You don't like that, Cool Ray?
That's right.
this looks like a NXT card in Bridgeport.
It was in your favorite town, New Jersey.
That was the funnest. Remember, Don? That was the best time we had. That crowd was live.
Yeah, we went to.
Even going into the building, people were going like the energy was. Oh man, I missed the Continental.
That was
I miss it.
Prudential.
That was
No,
No Way Out, right? We went to.
No.
No, where'd we go?
Jesus.
We went to a couple of them in Jersey. We went to I don't know what it was, but it was something.
All
I'm
right.
trying to remember which one that was.
It was a good show. I know that car ride was funny as hell because we used to play the clip of Booker T. You want to talk about a click? And then we kept putting on repeat, and that just hyped up for the show.
Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan with the no, no, no. It was that time. That was that time right there. Whatever year that was, John. What year was that?
Sounds like 2013 to me, but
Wow.
I don't know
Alright.
what show you're talking
Our
about.
almanac,
right.
brother.
Wait, is it a Raw or something?
no.
Nah, it was pay-per-view.
It was
pay
a
per view
pay-per-view.
Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Booker T was in there?
No, we was listening to YouTube clips on the car ride up there.
I think it was around 2013.
Yeah, it was
2014.
when you're saying no.
Yeah, he was doing the no thing around that time, but I don't remember what pay-per-view was around that time, but that's okay.
Wow.
Because we're talking about WWE No Mercy 2004.
All right, so No Mercy. This was a SmackDown brand pay-per-view. Back then, they had the brand split. That was actually legit. Yeah, Raw have their own pay-per-view. SmackDown have their own pay-per-view. And the following month, they would meet up at one of the big fours. I used to like this right here because you would have a talent who wasn't a big name getting their time to shine. I used to love this period in wrestling.
Who was the big talent that got their shine?
The guy on the cover, JBL.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Doing what we did last week with a nice cigar in his mouth.
I should have brought some, but
Hey,
I didn't.
This would have been the perfect time to do that too.
now we're getting prepared for this.
Whatever. This is
And the cow.
This is the Latino Heat edition. So our first match of the night, we had Eddie Guerrero versus Luther Reigns and Mark Jindrak.
Reigns.
I know, just
Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Reigns.
Luther Reigns.
He said, "You know what? We're gonna keep Reigns. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that name."
Didn't Mark Jindrak pass away?
No.
no.
Oh, it was the other one, right? Sean O'Hare.
O'Hare, yep.
Okay, all right.
But you're not telling us anything we don't already know.
Nah, I'm just trying to remember. That's all. But
Some people don't know.
both of them guys
Rest in
had
peace, hair.
I know.
John's hair.
Mine's about to go.
Oh
Where's
Lord.
it going?
Ready to join you.
All right, but Luther Reigns and Mark Jindrak, they was both in Kurt Angle's. It wasn't even his cabinet. Oh, not his cabinet. his,
Not yet. Mark Jindrak just debuted weeks ago, and they were going to be part of Kurt Angle's new, team angle or cabinet, if you will. But that was the opening match for No Mercy, Eddie Guerrero versus Luther Reigns, and I think it's a very important match. And before this show is going to be the topic of the podcast this week, I just watched it on my own. I started watching it on my own. And that opening match is a very important match in my eyes because it's a very rare match because Luther Reigns, even though he had been in wrestling for a couple of years in WCW as Horseshoe,
Oh my god.
one of those power plant guys, you watch that match really closely. Okay, you have Eddie Guerrero. What else can you say about Eddie Guerrero? He's the ultimate wrestler, ultimate pro, right?
Unbelievable.
He is leading, and it's a long match. It's a fairly long match for someone of Luther Reigns' caliber.
13, 14 minutes.
Eddie Guerrero is leading Luther Reigns through the entire match. It's a little bit clunky in spots, and you've seen an Eddie Guerrero match. You've seen him versus Dean Malenko or Benoit or Mysterio. You've seen him in good matches. Not to say that this was a bad match, not to say this one was a great match, but you can see Eddie Guerrero leading Luther Reigns move by move, step by step through the whole thing. And it wasn't perfect, it wasn't smooth, but that's what he was doing. And as a longtime wrestling fan, it's art to watch him do that and pull something good out of Luther Reigns.
There's-
Lie, cheat, and steal.
There's only so many guys that can do shit like that.
So, for anyone listening or watching right now, check out that match. Really pay attention to Eddie Guerrero and Luther Reigns. It's something to watch.
Eddie was on one.
Can I ask you a question? Don't Luther Reigns look like a lean Braun Breaker?
I was thinking that. I was actually
you
thinking
know
that.
something about about Luther Reigns. Look at his hairstyle. He did like a horseshoe thing, right, on his hair. John Cena's balding in that same kind of position.
Yep.
Why doesn't John Cena just do the horseshoe and be like, "Hey, I'm horseshoe"?
Can't do that for the movies. The strike is over.
The strike
Is
is
it?
over?
That's all I got.
Not for the actors.
Oh, the Writers
the
Guild.
writers.
The writers,
The
yeah,
writers are back. So the Actors Guild is probably still in
they're
quarrel.
still going. So
Yeah.
And
As
it's
of
in
right
motion.
now.
It's in motion.
Did you guys like
Nope.
that match?
I liked it.
I enjoyed it because, but first thing, I like Eddie Guerrero's T-shirt, the Latino Heat T-shirt with the
like
Tabasco.
Tabasco.
the Tabasco. Oh my god, I tried to find that shirt.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, you
Could not find it.
I
It
not-
took it off the market.
It's not on eBay.
I didn't see it on
Nah, you're not gonna
eBay.
find
It's
that.
on Temu.
Stop it.
Tag.
Stop it.
Oh, for real.
Reach
Listen
it.
to it.
Reach
Listen
it
to
naturally.
But no, I want that shirt. It was a dope ass shirt. But Eddie Guerrero in this match, he was lying, he was cheating, he was stealing. And the funniest shit was when he stole the baton from the cop or the security guard. at ringside.
Put it in
Yo,
his boots.
he put it in his
hard.
boot. This man went up for the frog splash and he missed. And next thing you know, he got up and
The stupid ref says, "Oh wow, look at this chair in the corner.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah, for
not
real.
around anyone. Let me go
Whack
take
it.
it out this ring
Eddie
for a
dropped the
long
chair.
amount of time."
This dude picked it up. Jindrak got hit. Goes for the
Jindrak.
frogs. Yeah, you remember the sequence?
Yes.
Eddie dropped the kick or dropped the chair, and Jindrak went flying, and that's how it played out. Hit with the baton, frog splash, 1, 2, 3.
Lied, cheat,
Match over.
steal.
Yeah. It's,
Yo, Eddie Guerrero, that was a fun time right there.
It's also tough to watch because you can, if you know the future, you can,
Yes.
of course, because it's a pay-per-view from 19 years ago. That Luther Reigns, he would go on. He'd had a good feud with The Undertaker, as a matter of fact, and he cut a great promo, like a really grisly promo on SmackDown, and then he kind of just disappeared. And it's sad because he was they're pushing him throughout that 2004 as a monster, as a part of the new Team Angle, and he had a few segments, and he just disappeared off the roster, gone, bye bye.
Did they let him go, or
You know what
just he
happened?
left?
I think he allegedly he had a
He was doing that
disagreement with Paul Heyman, the writer of SmackDown at the time, and that led to a split.
You don't talk back to
You
Paulie.
excuse you, yes, yeah.
You don't talk back to Paulie.
Yeah, but to piggyback off of what you said with Eddie, man, just there's only certain wrestlers that can get away with doing shit like that.
Put your arm down so I can sit back.
You good?
I don't want to. This looks like I'm cuddling with you.
That's why I'm Poppy Plata.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can you feel the heat?
Can you feel the heat? So,
But yeah, Eddie to me is basically like the luchador version of Bret Hart. Could make anybody who looks like shit
I see that.
at least 3-4 star matches. That's always been Eddie. So yeah,
Good comparison, Abel.
great comparison.
two great guys I like.
That's it. All right, so our next segment,
Shut up.
backstage, we had a young Josh Matthews interviewing Dawn Marie.
Oh,
He
fuck.
looks
Josh Matthews.
so-
So
Lord.
Dawn Marie goes into Jackie Gator's Miss Jackie's locker room, and Jackie just standing there topless.
just
Just
happened to
topless.
have her hands over her tata.
Yeah, like you ain't seen like no tank top, no shirt in front of her. She just standing there just like this.
That's the same pose I take at the crosswalk in the wintertime.
It
Hold
was,
on, wait.
it was I don't know. The whole segment is basically just talking about how Charlie Haas is infatuated with Dawn Marie, and it's a
I'm infatuated with Dawn Marie.
crock of shit. That's all it is.
Dawn Marie.
How she look like?
Trish
She
Stratus
still
took
look
all
good right
Dawn
now?
Marie's entrance.
You said she got triplets, right?
Who?
John, you said that?
Dawn Marie got those big old eyes and them bony thighs. Dawn Marie.
Nice.
You guys noticed that Trish Stratus
Bumper.
took her whole entrance, even into the ring.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Watch, look at it. She does the finger, everything. It's
Say that again.
Trish does the whole
Including the finger.
when she goes in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
that was Dawn Marie.
I love Dawn Marie.
Well, you gotta learn from the greats.
Canada.
She's from Canada.
Is she?
No.
Dawn Marie? No,
Trish
she's
is.
from Brunswick, New Jersey.
Oh, the same place as.
Anyway,
All right, so our next match, we have the boss, Spike Dudley, with his brothers, the Dudley Boys, versus Nunzio and Johnny Stamboli for your cruiserweight title.
Jesus, so much interference in this match. Oh my god.
It was a decent match. Spike
They
The
did
boss.
not need
Spike-
to.
The boss.
Spike looked pretty decent in this match, man.
They
I was
did
a
not
big
need
little Guido guy back in ECW.
I know you
man.
was. I remember that.
Guido and Big Sal.
You didn't want to get little Guido's autograph in New Orleans. You went past his table.
Wow.
He's too short. I ain't see him.
No.
That's messed up.
Guy's about the same size.
Hey. But Spike was a decent worker. But with the help of his brothers, he really never had that moment to shine. He was always the runt of the Dudleys.
Still is.
But Spike got the win with the help of his brothers.
No.
Now Spike's still alive. He's a school teacher in
Oh, that's right. They did say
New
that.
Jersey.
It was such a bizarre storyline. I had to look it up. I'm like, okay, the boss, Spike
The
Dudley.
boss.
Where did this originate come from? It just came out of nowhere, and it ended in nothing because the Dudley boys, they took, in real life, they took a vacation. They took a break, and they left the boss with no employees. He was just by himself. And at that point, there's no more gimmick. There's no more storyline for the boss, Spike Dudley, and he kind of just petered out the next year.
And they gave it to Sasha.
Now, was this before or after Reverend Devon?
It's after.
After, yeah.
Oh, damn. So when they came back. All right.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And,
The
they
brand split
put
for like a year.
Nunzio in that match because, Jersey, New York,
Italian.
tri-state area. So,
Forget about it.
How you doing?
and I mean, as a gimmick, I didn't know the FBI in ECW, but I knew the WWE version of the FBI, and I liked their music. I liked their Titantron video, and you notice they edited the video because I believe, I guess at that point, Chuck Palumbo was drafted to Monday Night Raw, did his own thing as custom Chucky T.
Was he in the biker?
He was the biker, and
Oh,
he was
shit.
into fixing motorcycles and stuff like that, and.
Oh,
It
boy.
was just Johnny the Bull Stamboli and Nunzio, and I like Johnny the Bull Stamboli, and he
Say that 3 times.
Johnny the Bull. I like Johnny the Bull Stamboli. I like Johnny the Bull Stamboli, and I really like Johnny the Bull Stamboli.
The FBI and ECW were way better.
Hell yeah.
Because
they got more.
Tony
they
Mamaluke.
used to talk all the shit, and they used to say, "Fuck your mother."
and they came out to staying alive. And the FBI, the full-blooded Italians in ECW, none of them were Italian except for Guido.
That's crazy.
And in WWE, they were all Italian in
That's
some
fucking
sense.
crazy.
So it kind of broke the gimmick. It's kind of like, oh, you're really Italians, yeah, but that's the joke.
Oh,
Good shit.
better than the Mexicals.
But Nunzio is always a pleasure to
Mexican.
watch.
No, I'm talking about the way they came out in the fucking
Need to make a big entrance.
in lawnmowers.
Regular gas.
Mexicana.
Fuck that. That's so fucked up.
They're not Mexican.
They Mexican.
They Mexico.
They're Mexico.
Hey-o.
Carajo. What
All
the
right,
heck?
our next match, we had Billy Kidman versus Paul London.
With the most dangerous move in wrestling.
God.
So, hey, WWE in this whole show, their video packages were amazing. Like,
This
we don't
never-
need to watch
No.
fucking a month of SmackDown to
Nope.
see what happened because their video package, they were on point. And
They've always had their shit on, man.
yeah, so long story short, Kidman and Billy Kidman and Paul London were tag team champions. Billy Kidman hit a shooting star press on Chavo Guerrero, and Chavo was out. And Michael Cole said in the video, Chavo was out for 5 minutes. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Nah.
I was cracking up when I heard that shit.
Why 5 minutes?
He was out for 5 minutes.
All right.
So Michael Cole said, like, damn, you would think he'd be out for like 2-3 weeks. Nah, 5 minutes.
Well,
That
Wait,
shit-
so they
unconscious.
made it seem like
That shit was just funny to me.
all right.
But
Cruel and unusual.
yeah, Billy Kidman just started second guessing the shooting star press and basically just start walking away from his matches. And Teddy Long said, "Hey, player, if you keep walking away, I haven't fired nobody in a long time, but you will be the first one, Billy Kidman."
Did
So-
he just Martin Luther King us?
timestamp.
Hashtag Martin Luther King.
So,
That just made the list.
Oh my God.
but anyways, that's how your match came down because these dudes lost the tag team title because Kidman
Hashtag
just
Columbus
walked away. And but yo, since the invasion angle, I remember back in '98, Kidman, he wasn't brolic the way he was, man. This dude, he put on some weight, he got a little muscle mass. And
He looked better than
he looked a lot better, he looked a lot healthier.
Yeah, hell yeah, than the
Yeah.
7-year itch.
Look healthier now.
Well,
in 2004,
in 2004, yeah, he wasn't fat.
he looked unhealthy. He looked fucking.
No, you
He's-
see him now.
He's still an
not,
agent, right?
Not now.
He's an
I don't-
agent still, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
Billy
know.
Man.
You still with the E? Being an agent?
He was like the agent or timekeeper or something like
Oh,
that.
jeez.
The timekeeper.
Yeah,
Yo, really?
Excuse-
Yo.
Pacing the show in
Okay.
that sense. But that match, Billy Kidman and Paul London, I mean, they were a tag team, and it made sense to put them together. But I think Paul London said in real life they just did not get along, and that's probably why they ended the team so early. And they had an unfortunate incident that turned into a storyline reason for them to split up. And Billy, just again seeing this unfold or trying to live in the moment as it happened, you're like, okay, Billy Kidman he's finally gonna turn into something. He did not. He just also withered away within the next year in WWE.
The greatest thing he did was Tori Wilson.
He was still married to Tori Wilson at the. Oh, can you? It's so weird.
Ass. Idiot. Idiot.
But Paul London, he would continue into WWE for a few more years. His next most notorious runs there would be being the longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions with Brian Kendrick, and also smiling and being the number one suspect in killing Vincent Kennedy McMahon when his limo exploded.
That's what killed his career.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
But did you guys enjoy the match?
No.
I enjoyed it.
It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
It was fine.
Paul London was pretty good.
Paul
but,
London, yeah,
but too bad Vince wasn't big in the cruiserweights at that time.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh,
not
you know,
big into anybody who's not 6'3", 275 pounds.
Can we back up a moment to the previous match with Spike Dudley, the boss, versus Little Guido for the cruiserweight title? And Michael Cole on commentary has the gall to say, "This is the only kind of action you can get on SmackDown in the cruiserweight division." It's like Spike Dudley and Little Guido. That's the hot, cool, innovative cruiserweight action you want.
Then you got Kidman and
Bullshit.
I don't know. Kidman looked like he like Cool Ray.
That's her name.
what did you just say?
Same weight.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
He ain't no cruiserweight. God damn it. Looking at that match.
Thanks, buddy.
No. But Paul London was
What's the weight limit
cruiserweight
for the
style.
cruiserweights anyway?
Shannon,
205 live.
Duh.
Shannon
That
Moore
was
even.
Their
Dare
limit.
dare him, dare him.
X Division is no weight class. All right. But basically, the match took place, and Kidman just straight bodies Paul London, working on the ribs the whole time. And the finish of the match was Paul London went for a shooting star splash. He missed it. Kidman goes up, starts second guessing himself. He connects. 1, 2, 3. Bleeding. Next you know, they put him on a little gurney. He get the microphone. You want me to do this again? That's what you wanted. And then he goes on the top rope, did it again, and then boom. That was it.
What a way to inflict punishment on your opponent than doing a shooting star press off that top rope.
Crowd was quiet as shit.
Nah, they
Yeah.
enjoyed that shit. They was shouting one more time.
They
That Jersey
piped it
crowd.
in.
Not back in 04. There's no pipes.
No in.
No out.
No.
No mercy.
Mercy.
Way to go, Kidman. Way to go, Kidman. No mercy. But what happened after the Kidman after this? Like,
Yeah,
I know you
nothing.
say he floundered around, but like he was decent because Brett wanted to work with Kidman back in WCW.
Back then, yeah, Kidman was the man. He was hot. And
I wouldn't
everyone
mind
wanted
seeing
to work with
Kidman in that Bret Hart, or Bret Hart at the time. Like,
What's this?
Prime Brett.
him. The 7-year itch.
you got fleas.
Oh yeah, when he was
7
sick
year
boy.
itch.
Kidman and Hogan. Kidman was he could have been one of those push guys in 1999, 2000 WCW, but
Hogan
they just
actually
didn't do it.
Hogan gave him a chance.
Oh yeah, Hogan put him over. Yeah, sure. Let's watch that back. Great American Bash 2000. Let's
Didn't
do it,
do much,
guys.
yeah.
This guy is freaking amazing.
But he couldn't put over
Yeah, Billy Kidman
Rey
sure is.
Mysterio.
Who?
Or Shawn
Hogan?
Michaels.
What a heartbreak.
Shoot, you imagine Rey Mysterio taking that big boot.
Take the leg drop.
Oh man, you sell the shit out that shit.
Oh man. I mean,
You get lost in it. Like,
Pause.
Next match.
Your next match, you had the future of the WWE. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. You had Rene Dupree, who was down with La Resistance, but not this time because they split.
Yeah.
he's dead.
No, he's alive.
Rene Dupree was on his singles run
Yeah.
at the time.
And then you had
Go ahead.
Kenzo Suzuki
wait, didn't
with Fifi and Hiroko.
Fifi.
Good God.
And we ain't talking about Ric Flair's wife either. We talking about Rene Dupree's dog,
is
the French poodle.
Renee still alive with us?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Google.
Yeah, you should see him today.
He's
Oof.
ripped. He still look the same. Got tattoos.
He looks like Fifi.
He looks like Gerard Depardieu.
And then they went against
Was
the
it-
whole
it was-
effing show. Rob Van Dam
Still wrestling.
and another Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio.
Weird combination.
It was hell. I know it was a weird combination.
Yeah,
I
they
seen
explained
Hiroko and Fifi together. So what the fuck is this going on here?
There's the undertone to that, but I won't get to that.
Oh boy.
I'm not saying anything else.
Say it.
Nope.
Look at that.
It's MJF and freaking.
Oh, Takeshita.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
MJF and
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Kenzo!
How did I not
Suzuki.
see that?
Oh my god.
You should see what I cut off.
Oh god.
MJF.
Yo, the crazy thing is, he do not look like that anymore.
No,
We are better than you, and you know it.
Yo, why did Suzuki? I know it's in New Jersey. Why the fuck he singing "Born in the USA" for?
Because-
Born in the USA.
Because Bruce Springsteen's from New Jersey.
Oh, he ain't the boss. Spike Dudley's the boss.
He is
Sasha.
the boss.
There was no Sasha back in 2004
Where was she?
She was just
in
Mercedes.
Boston. Being the
Say it.
taking the
Say
train
it.
or
I
being
dare you.
taking the train.
being a that.
Ah!
Okay. Yep,
Sorry.
you'll never get that interview now.
I don't want Sasha. I want Mercedes interview.
Mercedes
Good luck with that.
Martinez.
You ain't getting that neither.
Martinez, that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's from Waterbury.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
she's from Brad City.
But
Waterbury.
Kenzo Suzuki and Rene Dupree were two singles wrestlers, two singles heels on the SmackDown roster at the time that had failed pushes because they were starting to get pushed around May of that year, and this is now October for the No Mercy pay-per-view. And Kenzo Suzuki was originally designed to be a top contender to Chris Benoit in the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw, but someone... the angle they had designed for him was in poor taste, so they took it away from him.
Oh, what's
He
up?
re-debuted as Kenzo Suzuki with Hiroko on SmackDown. He sucked. He was terrible. He's worthless. He was a piece of trash. He was garbage. And so was Rene Dupree, although Rene Dupree was kind of okay.
Suck le bleu, mademoiselle. You
couldn't-
call
couldn't
me
work
like
with-
that.
He
I just
couldn't
like
work with
Renee.
Benoit. He couldn't work with Benoit. That's a lot of weight on his
Hell no.
shoulders.
Well, Benoit could have done something with
Yeah, choke him
Kenzo
out.
Suzuki. They could have had a program. As a matter of fact,
Imagine both of them talking.
Benoit
Who?
Benoit had defended the world title against
It'd be like that too after he chokes him out.
Kane
Talking in a pillow.
at Bad Blood, and that was originally supposed to be Kenzo Suzuki. So,
You know, him and Hiroko was actually married.
yes, that
Yes.
year.
I remember they dogged her out. Nope, no Fifi pun, but didn't they, like strip her with the bra and panties and all that stuff like that. What the fucking pain
Yeah.
and oh
Yeah.
that's
That was their go-to.
There's
Bra
no cake in
panties,
that
just
bakery.
Yeah.
Cat
you,
fight.
you don't want to listen?
Oh,
All right.
man.
Strap him off.
poor. What happened to Sylvain Grenier? That's the name. And Rob Conway. What happened to the other two? I know Conway's on Raw, right?
Well, they were
Pause.
they were off and on injured at different times, so they
shit.
never had the original La Resistance trio at the same time. They did reunite for the ECW brand in 2007 or 8, briefly, but at that point, Rene Dupree was gone out of WWE. But at this point in time, yeah, Kenzo and Rene Dupree won the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
I used to love them. Titles.
So,
Them shits is-
Where
they-
they win it from?
They won it. They won
They
on
won-
SmackDown. Actually,
they won them from Paul London and Billy Kidman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when he turned.
So Renee right now is like, what, 39, 40?
No, Rene
No,
Dupree
at this
right now.
point he's 20, but I'm saying
Rene
right now.
Dupree right now is only 35 years old. Think about that.
You can't teach that.
Wait, what? He's our age?
Yes, he was one of the youngest tag team champions at the time.
Wait, this is 04. He's 20?
Yeah, and he's better than you. You know it.
He's not 35, bro.
Google it.
There's no way.
He's
Cool.
young. He's young though.
Who?
I didn't grab.
Rene Dupree,
we
buddy.
didn't leave high school till like
Hey, Siri.
06.
How old is Rene Dupree?
About to find out.
Okay.
Jada Gill.
I found this on the web for how old is Rene Dupree.
He's 39.
39. Oh, I thought he was like 35. All right.
I'll say.
Rene Dupree?
Suck le bleu, mademoiselle.
All right,
I
but
am
anyways,
from France.
the match was trash. Ray hit the 619. Gray hit the West Coast pop. Dupree pulled Mysterio's leg. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Suzuki with the pin. They retained the tag titles. It was a
RVD
stupid
and
match.
Rey Mysterio, great, phenomenal talents, totally underutilized here. And the most memorable thing for me from that tag team was Michael Cole saying on commentary that this special, almost like the Kobe Kingston boom drop, they did like a double boom drop, and they called that move the 420. Does anyone know why?
Yes.
Go ahead, Abel.
Because Rob Van Dam loves that 420.
Incorrect!
No, wrong.
Go ahead, Cool Ray.
619, take away 420.
What is wrong with you?
Wrong.
I broke him again, brother. That's all I do. I break.
Well, allegedly, the reason why they called the 420 with the innuendo to marijuana is that they combined Rey Mysterio and RVD had 4 feet, and their combined shoe size of 12 and 8 was 20.
That's not true.
This can't be real.
Watch the footage, Jack.
Strap
It's
facts.
not true. I don't believe it.
I believe it. Knowing
Thank-
John with his encyclopedia,
I don't trust it.
I trust it.
Hey, let's add our shoe sizes.
That's
Dude. Yeah, right?
That's why I remembered. It's so
So size
dumb. Like what? That's the
You're
dumbest
nine?
reason
Yeah.
I've ever
I'm
heard.
11.
9/11. Oh.
Oh,
Pour one out.
what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. You jerk.
You're chopping them like Kojima would. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not time stamping that.
Anyway,
No.
I will.
It's times.
But yeah, this match,
That's
just
been
like Dom
timestamped too
said,
much.
was trash, and it was a waste of talent on both
that's what the
sides
plane crashed.
of the ring.
All right, our next match was a featured match. It was between the Big Show versus the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
Angel.
Yo, the video package was amazing. They basically showed Big Show sign the contract. Who do you want to fight? Batista or Kurt Angle?
No.
Wasn't Batista?
No,
No.
he's on the Raw.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck was it?
Yeah, it was 3
Eddie
people.
Guerrero.
Though.
Eddie Guerrero. Excuse
yeah.
me. Eddie Guerrero or
Damn.
Kurt Angle?
Batista got getting some
Eddie
lot of
Cur-
weight
oh.
and
It's the
some height.
it's the mustache.
Yo, he tranquilized them. That's
Yo, that was-
But yo,
funny.
it was crazy seeing.
I've never seen.
He gave him
anything
some
like
back
that.
shots.
He gave him some back shots. But yo, it was crazy seeing Big Show choke slam Kurt off the balcony onto that concrete.
Oh man, that was.
Kurt was
brutal.
laying in a pool of blood. Like, oh my god.
That's how he got into that wheelchair angle for so long.
which
As
was
the
which
DOA
was
drive
funny.
by.
Which was funny.
That was funny.
I mean, Commissioner
You
Kurt Angle.
twisted my ankle, you jerk.
All right, so the match kicks off. I don't understand this. Big Show backed Kurt into the corner, and he
Reverse
fuck,
humped him.
no, he took his sweat and wiped it on him. Like,
Basically
Truly
bullied.
insulting.
He just bullied him.
Canadian Destroyer.
that's nasty.
No, just let him know I could do
Sorry.
whatever I want to.
Yeah,
bitch.
but Kurt whooped that ass throughout the whole match.
Yeah.
But he was gonna get counted out. And Teddy Long said, "Hey, player,
Again.
if Kurt don't want to get in the ring by the count of 10, you are fired from the WWE."
At last, you are fired at last.
Oh my. Timestamp. Fired at last.
But nah, Kurt came back in and
Yeah.
basically, long story short, Show goes for a choke slam. Kurt counters, put him an ankle lock. He had that shit in for like a good minute. Yo, you just sinking that shit in, and then
Stamina.
yeah,
I mean, so they have that false finish in the beginning. I was kind of like, what? This is odd. Then they continued the match, and the match just went really long. after
yeah,
that.
it did
Yeah.
go pretty long.
Yeah.
It looked like Show was blowed up.
Yeah. But, I mean, you think the Big Show now, or the giant Paul White, Big Paul, whatever his name is, whatever you want to refer him to, or think his best
say no.
I was just
gimmick
going to
is.
say that. Shows
But
no mercy.
you kind of forget, this is his first appearance as the Bald Big Show. You know?
Ah, yes.
It's funny seeing his picture in the Titantron in the back. He had the fade, the
Crew cut?
the little crew cut. Yeah.
Yeah, that was world title crew cut, all right? Yeah.
But look at Kurt's face.
He's so
Like he just got fucking big game. So I'm just like, yeah, look at my.
So this was
catch.
what I was reading at the time. Is like this angle right here.
Chicken snacks.
Aha, I see what you did there.
Kurt Angle. So they shot a tranquilizer shot.
Dots.
That.
They gave Big Show a tranquilizer thought onto the back for a back shot.
Nice.
Big Show passed out, and Luther Reigns and Mark Jindrak came in on, and they held Big Show, and Big Show was knocked out. So Kurt Angle, they took these electronic razors and shaved Big Show's head, right? But if you closed your eyes and just imagine for a moment, you heard the noise. Zzz, okay, keep that in your mind, and also keep in your mind Kurt Angle going, "Oh yeah, Y'all like that show? Oh, yeah. Zzz.
Oh, I'll
Feels
just,
good show. Zzz. Open your eyes, John. They are open.
Yeah.
Very sensual.
John said that to me the other day. And I said, hey, you know what? Close your eyes, sit on top of your radio, turn treble up, and zzz. He said, what's that from? So you never seen the movie Howard Stern, Private Parts? Chick on the top.
You never seen that part?
Easy for him to say.
it was on a dryer.
No, she was
No,
on
it
a
was
big,
on
a
A
big
speaker,
bass
a
speaker.
speaker,
Yeah.
Speaker, yeah.
That's super bass.
There was one that was a girl was on a dryer.
Well, that was a commercial for Charmin.
Timestamp.
toilet paper.
Dryer humps.
You're thinking about fucking Four Brothers
Dry your hump.
with Sofia Vergara. Remember we used to do the. Oh, I love Sofia.
Hello, Phil.
Shake weight.
Gloria.
All right, so long story short, Angle goes for the Angle
He's
slams,
still single,
and he goes for a tranquilizer. Show breaks the gun tranquilizer
The Nerf
over his
gun.
knee, and Show hit him with the alley oop. Remember that move? The power bomb. Just
No, that was in the
I missed
2001
that.
SmackDown.
I
Yeah,
missed
that
that
shit-
move.
SmackDown. Just bring it.
and then he put him on the top rope. Super choke slam. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
The Big Show with a big win against the Bald Man.
That's right. And it would lead to his great WrestleMania match with the great sumo champion, Akibono. Yeah, see?
Crazy.
So it was okay. It was because, like, you know, let's backtrack once some more, okay, to the opening video package, and they only focus on 3 matches. They focus on the Booker T and John Cena,
Which would they need to?
JBL and Undertaker, and
Main
Kurt
event.
Angle and Big Show. Never mind the rest of the card.
And don't forget about
Yeah, right.
Billy Kidman and Billy Kidman and Paul London.
They wasn't in. Well, that
They showed,
was
they
they
showed a
did
video
that.
package.
They showed
It was,
it.
but it was. He's right.
It was a 3
It was
matches.
a three match card.
So basically, you're saying we're watching a WWE show from 1990 or
No.
late
I
2000s.
wish.
Late
No.
2000s.
No, because
Oh, what a rush!
they
Watch
actually
the-
have good finishes.
Don't watch the first hour. Uh-oh.
No, the first hour had the memorable
Whoa.
thing. It wasn't good stuff necessarily, but it was fun as we're reviewing the show. So there we have it.
All right, so our next match, we have Booker T versus Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. John Cena in the best of 5 for the United States Championship title.
And this was the last
This
one.
is the 5th match.
Yeah.
5.
Cena got stripped from the U.S. title because he laid hands on Kurt Angle when he was the GM. And Cena comes out there in New Jersey. He came out with the old Nets jersey, the Dr. J. That shit was fire. I used to love that jersey.
He hated it so much he gave it away.
And
Imagine how much that fucking autograph goes for right now.
who, Cena or Dr. J's?
Both.
On the same jersey.
I can't see how high the price would go.
That shit
Yeah,
was-
You can't, Mr. eBay.
My eyes are open. Cause
Because he don't he don't play sports, baby. He don't know nothing about sports.
what's a what's a ball foot? Anyway, yes.
Anyways, it was a okay match.
This
It was not
match was
special.
short
It was.
because of the match prior.
It
Yeah.
was probably one of those matches cut for time because
Yeah,
of other things
it
going
was
on.
it was shorter than they could have did. I don't know.
They should have kept this or made this match a little longer and got rid of that damn Dudley Boys match with.
Well, they had bonus match coming up actually that didn't need to be there. So who knows why?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yes.
match was like what, 7-8 minutes.
I think it was like 8 minutes literally. But it was all right. They both hit their spots and Cena. he
The
got
best
win.
match was the third match.
on SmackDown, or was that like I think that was SmackDown, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't Raw.
You know, this feud was supposed
No,
to.
because they had like a match in like Germany or some shit. I
yeah,
don't
that,
know.
was, that
yeah.
was the fourth. No, that was. No, you're right. That was the third.
Ooh, I learned that from the video package. Thank you, WWE.
in Hamburg, Germany. You
No
know,
cheese?
but this feud was supposed to be better
walked
than it
out.
was. Watching it happen as it happened, it was not as good. They wanted to bring back the same feeling and the praise that the Benoit and Booker T series, Best of 7 series had in WCW.
They'll never get that.
And they just couldn't do it. John Cena and Booker T just did not have the same feel. They did not work out the same. They didn't exceed any expectations. It underwhelmed in a lot of ways.
It
So
seemed
there's just
like
a
their
few that was
chemistry
there.
wasn't there like
Nah.
Booker's and Chris was.
Their first couple matches weren't bad though, but
After a while,
there's
you-
only so much you could
Yeah.
format in a John Cena Booker T match where it just becomes.
John Cena's always been that clunky wrestler where it's just like he looks like he
moves
does.
of doom, baby.
Everyone's got their own 5 moves of doom.
He was doing the 5-knuckle shuffle in this match. He didn't even know how to do it because he didn't know yet. It wasn't his thing yet. You know.
Was he
I
doing?
should've
I don't
told him.
remember
I should've
watching
told
that.
him.
Maybe I skipped over it.
Yo,
Listen, in about 20 years,
Kid.
literally, this shit was
About to
19
go.
years ago. That's crazy. 19 years already.
you're gonna be retired and you're gonna be balding.
And one of the hottest actors in America.
Well,
One.
Oh,
One of the
yeah.
hottest.
You didn't say the.
I said the one.
Who is the?
the great one,
Billy Gunn. Daddy ass.
baby.
Yo, was there another, what was it, Best of 5, Best of 7 series
We said
not too
we-
long ago? Wasn't it Sheamus and who's that, Drew?
No, Sheamus and Cesaro. were
Cesaro.
Best of
Cesaro.
7.
Okay, I was trying to think about that.
And that's when the bar.
We don't just set the bar.
We are the bar.
We drank the ball.
No.
We work for good toke.
Pause. All right. So our next match, we had them damn Dudleys, Bubba Ray and Devon with Dawn Marie versus Rico, Charlie Haas, and Miss Jackie Gator.
The camera's not
Oh
facing
my
down.
lord!
harder.
What a terrible match. This is a
A giveaway.
this is
a
a
bonus match.
This is an AEW match right here.
Shut up. Give me
It
Dawn
was
Marie every time.
the whole thing was Dawn Marie flirting with Charlie. Charlie,
My name's
should be with
Charlie.
me, whatever. And then the funny thing was,
Nickname.
Jackie supposedly was gonna kiss Bubba Ray, and Bubba just with his eyes closed. And then Rico
yeah.
came in and right on Bubba.
That was awesome.
Yo, oh my
I
god,
saw that.
Listen,
it was terrible.
you
Hold
can,
on,
you
hold
can
on.
predict that.
And then
Good to me.
when they about to do the what's up, and Devon on the top rope, and Rico, do it,
Give it to me.
do it, give it, do it. And Devon's like,
I don't want to give it to him.
yo, that shit was pretty funny though.
He really did this for real though. He was praying. He didn't want to do it.
Rico won.
You like that? I like that part.
That was funny. That was funny.
Fucking dumb.
That was pretty funny. But the match was terrible. Rico hit the moonsault on Devon. Match is over. You would think Charlie Haas would get the win.
Nah.
Rico was a really good wrestler.
Rico Constantino.
He was a really good
He was
wrestler.
innovative in some of his moves. If
Yeah.
he like
He
some
really
of the
was.
things that he did, you don't see even now.
You can see why they thought he was gonna be somebody back in the day, but just never got past that limit, brother.
Who's more innovative, him or
Tommy Dreamer.
the innovator? What was his name? God damn.
Violence.
Chris Canyon.
Sonny
Kiss
Kiss.
Canyon.
Chris Canyon, hands down. There's
Yeah.
nobody can compare to Chris
Rico
Canyon.
had
They
long
are
side
actually
burns
both.
and
They
hair
have
slicked
stuff
back
in common, right?
He was coming on you.
on your back.
He's just the Rico Constantino.
Well,
No, I was a big fan of Rico in this gimmick. I thought he always
Sure
popped
you were.
me, and he always did a great job. Getting a rise out of the crowd. And flash forward a little bit, he left WWE at the end of November that year.
Really?
In about a month and a half, he left WWE. He was done,
Damn.
and that's sad. This is very
Stuffed
sad
turkey
to me.
season.
Sad.
You stuffing some turkeys.
oh boy.
Hello.
So it was fun to see Rico again, but this match was unadvertised, unexpected, and it was just like, what is this match doing here on the pay-per-view? Like, this is when pay-per-view was actually
Before
pay-per-view.
Cena and Booker. Before
After.
No, I'm just but you know what I mean. Like before.
Well, it was that the buffer
on the
match.
card.
Buffer match for
It
the
was
main
at the
event.
buffer, man.
I can almost imagine people just leaving during this match and skipping the main event just to beat traffic. I could see that happening.
Back
Not
then,
in Jersey.
not back then. I wouldn't see that.
Could happen.
Maybe in West Virginia.
Never know.
Born and raised.
Never know.
Yep.
All right, so throughout the whole show, they kept showing video packages of the Undertaker winning all these titles. So for me, seeing all these video packages, I was like, oh, this dude ain't gonna win tonight. Come behold, he
You
didn't.
the other way?
I thought the other way.
Now he was gonna win it.
It could. That's what it's
That's
designed to
that's
do.
what they normally make you. As a kid, you would think, all right, they're constantly reminding you, all right, he won this title and that title.
We old at this time. We knew it was gonna happen. They keep showing this shit, just like nowadays.
Nah, we still in high school.
This guy has never thrown an interception in the red zone in 300 and something days. Next
Sure
thing you know,
enough, boom.
boom, interception. You know, the same
And
shit.
which team
Yeah.
would that be, Dom?
It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Fantasy football tonight.
Tag.
God damn you, Shane.
Time temp.
Hope you fly low. I kill you.
But this right here, this was a fight though between Undertaker and John Bradshaw, Layfield, the wrestling god.
Can I ask you guys a question before we get
Ask
into this?
away.
Sorry.
Full.
Would you say when you think about SmackDown in that ruthless aggression era,
Yes.
JBL was probably the most known champion? Like the most, like you think of SmackDown, you think it's JBL as the champion. Am I right or wrong?
He was the longest reigning
Yes.
SmackDown,
Yes.
longest reigning champion in SmackDown television history.
Yes.
Like it was a lot, like just Bradshaw all over the place.
Yes, yes.
He's just Bradshawing everywhere.
There you go.
He was laying it in.
No, but it's
JBL with the cabinet. He had the Bashams. He had
OJ.
the chick with the shit on her face,
Jillian.
Jillian Hall.
But
Yep.
you don't even put him in that type of like category as, even though he carried that show
He
for
carried
a long
SmackDown.
time. But you know, when you talk about Smack, he's not one of those names you bring up.
He's part of the SmackDown 6, I feel. Like, when you think of Kurt, Cena, Stereo.
Brock.
And Bradshaw.
Brock
Can't
was...
forget about
He
Benoit.
was SmackDown.
Yeah, he
You
was.
can take out Chavo and put someone else in there, all right?
But
Brock
nah,
was-
JBL, he was up there for sure.
Brock was gone by 04, right?
Yeah.
You mean at that?
At
Moment in time?
this
That moment in
he was
time, yeah,
gone.
he's gone. So
Look
I
at
wouldn't,
everyone
I
else you had
wouldn't
on
put
the
him in
card.
there.
You had RVD, John Cena, Booker T, Rico, you know, and they put the belt on JBL. You know, I mean Booker T, if you can recall, you know he was really over in 2003, and once they drafted him to SmackDown earlier that spring, he became a heel instantly. Why? Oh, we needed heels for Eddie Guerrero. Well, they blew that off in a match on SmackDown, not even on pay-per-view, and Booker just remained a heel, and you know he became U.S. champion and feuded with John Cena here, and then he turned face by the end of the year. So, at that time, wouldn't you want to choose Booker T over JBL? But you can see that's where Vince McMahon comes in, and Vince likes special projects. He likes people saying, "You're gonna make who the WWE champion and headline all year? You're gonna do what? Watch me do it, pal."
Jinder Mahal.
Well, from
He
this
did it.
No Mercy 2004 show, you have at least 9 Hall of Famers. You have a couple more guys that's going to make the Hall of Fame.
And
Like
Billy
You know Cena.
Yep.
Can't forget about him. Big Show.
Jackie Gator.
Yeah. If he's invited back to the
Yeah.
barbecue.
So yeah. So hey, you probably
be,
have like a good 11 guys.
Now, where was Jericho at this time? Was he on Raw or was he on hiatus again?
And he's on Raw.
All right.
He
I'm telling you, Raw
wasn't
was
doing
pretty
much.
stacked, man.
Well, they
I
had,
enjoyed it,
they had
but
Evolution, Jericho.
Evolution is a mystery.
But this match itself, JBL and The Undertaker, I mean, it did have... I mean, you knew it was going to end poorly. It was going to end in some kind of weird gimmick. And it did.
Yep.
But the story of the match was Undertaker's going to beat the tar out of JBL. He's going to throw him around ringside, do that brawl, and just not... I mean, I'm not a fan of that style. I like to keep the wrestling in the ring. I like to see the artistry in the ring. And this was not that. This was just a bunch of brawling, gaga, smoke and mirrors, table spots, throwing him over the railing into the crowd, back and forth, up and down the ramp. This match was definitely not for me. I didn't like anything about it. And nothing changed my... I mean, this is what I recall from back in the day, and watching it with fresh set of eyes that are open. It was not better. It sucked then, it sucked now, and it will suck forever.
Pal.
forever.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I got to agree with you on that one. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
I'm hardcore matches every now and then, okay, but like this one, ugh.
You know,
He threw him in the hearse. He drives off. The match isn't over. Fucking Undertaker does his Dead man fucking
Sit-ups
sit up.
coming to
Another
VHS
minute
near you.
later, gets dropped on his head again. Boom. Over. Like, what the? I thought once you drive off, it's done.
Where to, Stephanie?
I wasn't.
Yeah, get off the stage.
I wasn't
But yeah.
as down.
I
as you
gotta
guys.
say though,
Yeah.
JBL's clothesline.
You like the brawling and the brutality of this match, Ray?
It wasn't as bad as. Was it great? No. I mean, was it a memorable match? No. But I'm telling you that them two motherfuckers were hitting each other.
Oh yeah.
They were laying it in.
Yeah.
Like those were live rounds, as they say now.
Yeah.
And you could even hear it, like just through the when you're watching, just the slaps, even when he was punching him when Undertaker was punching him after he tombstoned him, like he's punching him in the head. You hear it. It was decent. It was decent. 27.
I enjoyed the fight. It was more than a fight than a wrestling match. Them guys was going at it. But for a title match, nah, you can't have that be some type of gimmick. Like, it was cool seeing the tombstone on top of the stairs, and obviously this dude was bust over from that. I did like the choke slam off the table or onto the table. That was pretty cool as well. But
They definitely tried their hardest.
they
you know?
they did what they did.
put all their effort in it. It's just something I personally didn't want to see. And as for Ray's bring up the they're being real stiff with each other and really landing in those shots. It reminds me of something I mentioned previously that I don't think maybe Ray, you watched it. There was an MTV special back in the high school days. I want to be a pro wrestler.
I remember that.
Rory
Yes.
Fox, Rapid
Yeah.
Delivery,
Yeah.
and they also chronicled Tony Atlas, because he was a
I
down
remember that.
Tony Atlas, Mr.
He
USA.
used to love getting hit.
Well, he was down on his luck at the time, so to
Hit me.
get extra money on the indie scene, he was going to have a shoot match with a woman, I think.
Oh my
And
god.
he smacked the shit out of him.
They both, they really hit each other. It's
Yeah.
a shoot match, and that's what you said reminded me of that. It's kind of like they're really hitting each
I
other
remember
hard.
she gave him a little birdie above his eye. She's smacking the fuck.
Did he smell her feet?
People pay a lot of money for this.
Did he smell her feet?
I don't know. Didn't he like heels in the throat or something like that?
Yeah, he got a foot fetish.
I like watching him put his meal together. Here, I got some tuna and pasta, and that'll keep me going
I
for a while.
remember that. I remember that's funny. I remember that.
These guys don't remember that.
No, they're
We
too
remember
young.
that.
Can I come over?
Yeah.
I'll be over there.
Yeah, I know you're virtually in New York City right now, but say, hey, come on to the
We're in New York.
Lee House.
Take it easy.
Forget about it. But yeah, no, I actually do remember that. That was hilarious.
Rapid Delivery, Rory Fox, and that guy Matt Taglia, who was smoking the ganja. And why was Les Thatcher in his hotel room anyway? Miss Captain Whistles, the trainer. Anyway,
Talk about Heidenreich yet? Stupid.
so the ending of the match. So Undertaker.
Heidenreich.
So Undertaker's about to throw JBL in the hearse, I think, and then Heidenreich comes out of nowhere.
He was
and-
laying in there the whole time.
And he's got the ether. What is that? Soaked in ether. And he's gagging the Undertaker, making him pass out. Throws the Undertaker into the back of the hearse. Taps the top of the hearse 3 times, which indicates to the driver, go, go, go.
The driver.
And the driver went. And then somehow there's a camera inside the hearse. Undertaker gets up. And he gets out of the hearse, fights Heidenreich some more, and anyone want to take over? I don't remember what else.
And then the
out.
clothesline from hell.
Bam!
Yeah.
Gotta say, JBL probably had the best clothesline.
Who right now you think has a similar clothesline that combats that?
Nothing. Like that? Nobody.
Clothesline, a lariat.
A Larry
Actually?
like that?
I can't think of nobody else. Who else do a clothesline?
Wow.
besides my
Samoa
clothes?
Joe's got the Jumbo
even
Tsuruta
Don't even
lariat.
say Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's my favorite wrestler.
Apparently.
That's my guy.
How much money give you for Prime? And
I don't even
2-day
know what that
shipping.
means.
he does 2 strokes and
Yeah, then I'm out.
and then
What?
Ray loves it. Logan Paul.
My goodness.
So Heidenreich.
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 The frozen Russian super soldier, Heidenreich. So they take the hearse backstage to a certain area, and the Undertaker is presumably in the back of the hearse. Heidenreich gets in a Hummer or some kind of vehicle, and he dodge rams that vehicle into that hearse, seemingly
didn't see who
killing
comes
the
out.
Undertaker.
You didn't tell him who was the driver.
The driver of
The hearse.
Who was that?
Paul Heyman.
Was it Paul Heyman? Okay,
Paul
okay.
Heyman was
That-
the driver.
That
Really?
makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman said, "You got to do it now. He's up. You have to do it now."
The shit Paul Heyman. I mean, first of all, Paul Heyman ran ECW, right? So the shit talent he had to deal with back then, the shit talent he had to deal with in WWE, Heidenreich, Curtis Axel, well, Cesaro to an extent.
Hold on.
He didn't go
Cesaro
very
was
far.
there?
He didn't go very far. With Heyman, the king of swing.
Cesaro was a Paul Heyman.
That was after WrestleMania 30. You know,
after he won.
Cesaro.
And then Brock showed back up, and then Cesaro was famous.
That's it.
He had Curtis Axel and he had Nathan Jones and
He had Nathan Jones.
maybe
I remember
don't know.
Nathan Jones, for the love of God.
Was
I
he in
do-
the movie?
Yeah,
I do remember-
Expendables.
I
We
do
are all
remember
the
him having
condemned.
Curtis but yeah, Curtis Axel.
Condemned. That's what he was in.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's crazy. You look at the roster from this No Mercy card right here. Half these dudes, they didn't make it in the world of professional wrestling. Heidenreich, Luther Reigns,
Mark Jindrak.
With the ring.
Mark Jindrak.
The Reigns
Yeah.
See, this is something I wanted to talk about. Is that look at this era of SmackDown. This is when Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis was running talent relations, and he was under a mandate to hire guys that were tall and muscular, 6'2" minimum height. And did they have to grow up loving pro wrestling? No, they
No.
just had to be big, muscular guys. And this is what you get. You get guys like Luther Reigns, like Mark Jindrak, like Heidenreich, Snitsky. You know, you get these guys. Like they're big.
It wasn't
They're
his
just
fault.
big dudes. But what can they do?
It's the old saying says, like, if you have a bunch of 7-footers and you call this the land of the giants, it's not the land of the giants because everyone's the same fucking height. It's basically saying, like, you have nobody to, like, you don't have your David with Goliath. Everyone's just fucking Goliath.
A bunch of Goliaths.
That's when they start signing guys like Paul London and
We tried.
had Billy Kidman and
And he left.
Kenzo Suzuki,
And he said,
Guys
"Fuck
like
this."
Kenzo Suzuki, Rene Dupree. You know,
Fifi.
Fifi. But yeah, that was No Mercy, WWE No Mercy 2004.
Sorry about your damn. That shows. That's
Well.
who chose. Who chose this?
The
The
guy,
host
The fans.
with the mouth.
Mr. Adequates,
He did not.
Mr. Small Package,
Did you?
John.
I did choose this show because behind the scenes of the It Doesn't Matter podcast, we were talking about what shows that we could review and watch, and I really pushed for No Mercy 2004 because at that time I was already halfway through it. And
I went the year before.
I
It was a little better, I would say.
Oh, 5-2.
Oh my God, Lord, it was.
I had already developed some thoughts, including the Eddie Guerrero Luther Reigns match that I really wanted to share with everyone. I thought everyone should check out that match at least. So then we watched the rest of the card, and it was
Waste of time.
for me. For me, it was a time in my life I was in college, and I wasn't really watching. I didn't have an opportunity to watch Raw and SmackDown like I had before that fall semester. So it was just looking at it. What did I miss? And according to No Mercy 2004, I didn't miss much, and that's okay.
So next week's topic, I chose the topic.
Nice.
What you pick?
It's going to be WWF Bad Blood in 1997. And everybody knows that's got to be Kane. That's got to be Kane. We're going to talk
One of
about
the most
the
memorable.
Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker versus the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Oh God.
You might even hear them sounds next week too. But I can also give you the rundown for the month of October. Let me rewind. I can give you the rundown for the month of October. Next week, we're going to talk about Bad Blood 97.
It's gotta be Kane.
The week after that, Abel's pick, Halloween Havoc 1993.
Spin the deal, make a deal.
Spin the wheel.
Rewind
Set
that.
up.
Halloween Havoc
Get the deal.
1993.
Spin the wheel, make a deal.
And my pick, WrestleMania 2000.
Stop it.
No.
Oh.
After that, we're going to talk about Buried Alive 1996. Mankind and The Undertaker.
And they gotta take a.
And last but not least,
WrestleMania.
I chose this. I wanted to see it because it was the worst Halloween Havoc of all time. Halloween Havoc, the final Halloween Havoc, 2000.
Oh boy.
Too many damn stings. Not enough Chiefs.
Sting!
Can I come over now?
No.
But until then,
Oh.
oh, what just happened here?
What?
How'd you do that?
What the fuck is going on?
Wow.
Man, I could travel so fast.
Clip. All right, guys. I am the Notorious One. I am Dom. I am here with Mr. Adequates, Mr. Small Package, John Lee. I'm here with Poppy Platino, and we have Cool Ray back in the building, and we will see you soon. Boom.